Hello, I'm Andreas. I'm the founder of modelmanagement.com, and today I would like to explain why I created this platform and what it can do for models and for clients. Let me start to explain it for the clients. Clients can be photographers or directors directly, who are the ones who might choose the model, but can also be casting directors, production companies, brands, smaller companies, bigger companies. So everybody who needs persons in front of a camera to help them to transmit their message in the content, people who have special looks, who are in locations that we need them to be available, they can use modelmanagement.com to find these people. So what can we do for you as a client? We have today over 1 million profiles of models available in our platform. That means if you make a search and you need people in your location or in your country or worldwide, you can have filters and you can get a lot of people for any kind of filter. What are these million model profiles? They are not all supermodels, obviously. These are people who are professional models, can be professional models who are freelancers, can be professional models from agencies, but they can also be amateur models, people who do modeling from time to time but have another job, or new faces who just want to start modeling. For us this is all relevant, and for you it could be relevant because maybe tomorrow you need a professional models for your fashion shoot or for your advertising campaign, and the next day you need somebody for social media, for fitting, for whatever. So you might have the need for models. You can pay a higher budget and they have to be super professional, or you can have a need for models who are just low profile or new faces, and you can have a small budget or even have like a TFP production where you just give nice pictures or nice videos in exchange of a good experience and you don't pay. Everything for us is totally okay. We are a platform, we believe in democracy and transparency, so as long as your intention is serious, you can make this offer to the community and you can find models who fit to what you need. So how does it work? Apart from giving you access to these models, so if you create your profile you can search and find them, we believe it needs the tools to make it more convenient for you to filter the models, to organize your castings and to book the models and pay the models. So starting from the first step, we have nice search filters where you can search for locations, for certain looks that you need. You can look for images rather than for profiles, because you might need a tattooed model, blonde, on a beach, or you might need a guy with a beard, rather than just having the typical search of other model platforms or modeling agencies where you get like a headshot and then you have to look for the right picture to find what you need. So we really invested also with artificial intelligence to give you as much information on each image that we have from our models, so you find the right image to see if this is a person you would like to work with, and then contact them. We have a total of 10 million images, that's an average of 10 images per model, and you can make searches through images and find what you need. You can also post a casting, so that's, I think, the game changer that we started. So instead of you searching models, you can just say, okay, I need this kind of model on this date in that location, this is what I pay for it. So we just put this on our casting, publish it, and it goes automatically via our app or via our website, email notifications to all the models that fit to your brief. It's like an invitation and they can apply. The big advantage of this is you don't lose your time like you would maybe do on Instagram, and you text everybody and you have discussions and you maybe find a supermodel that you like but she's not interested or he's not interested. So in that case you are the one who would set the conditions of your shoot. You put it out in our community, you have hundreds of people normally, depending on your brief, who get it, and the people who say that's fine for me, I'm available that day, I'm fine with the budget and the conditions, I like the job description, I like you as a photographer, as a client, so whatever the reason is why they like it, they can accept it, and you know that now people who are in your applications, in your folder of people who say yes, they are people that already accepted your conditions. So you don't waste your time dreaming or wondering about people who are not available anyway, who wouldn't do it for the money. So with this started, you have a different kind of search. You will have maybe within hours or sometimes within minutes you get bum, people saying yes, 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 I'm available. So it's also very, very fast. On the app, I did it for some clients. It's like you put the casting, it takes you 1 minute, you shoot it out, models get notifications, they look at it, they say yes, and within a couple of minutes you get your first applicants, and within an hour you might have 50, 100 or whatever. So then you see the applicants and you can just look through the images that they have. They also apply with images that fit to your brief. So if you have a brief for a swimsuit casting or for whatever, a serious casting or beard, they can select the images or videos from their portfolio that fit to your casting, so that you really see the right way of models as you need it. And then you can just, on the app, you can swipe, or on the website you can just drag and drop people in first option, second option, or disregard people, and make your first favorite list. After that, you can share that list with your clients. If you're a photographer or a casting director, you might have a brand behind it, or with your colleagues, having them evaluating it, and then you can make a short list, or even select your 1-2 models that you want to book. In the next step, you can either contact the models, agree with them. That's the way we allow. We don't force you to book models with our platform, so you can just get in touch and negotiate the job and whatever. You can have the communication with them and ask them to come to the place you need. You can do this only if you're approved by us, so we check first if your company, your brand, you as a person are really a professional, and of course we track all the castings and make sure that this is serious castings. So when we let you contact the models, we know it's secure. There's also another option. You can just book the models from our platform, and this is quite nice, a nice feature, because we give you 2 new tools that nobody has. The most important tool is a smart contract. So once you have an agreement with the model and say, okay, I do the job for that money in this day and whatever, you can open a form, put in the conditions like 3 years image rights or video rights in this country or worldwide or royalty free. This is the money I pay you. This is the kind of context in which the images appear. And then you can say send. The model gets the contract, can read it if they agree to the conditions, and accept it, sign it on the mobile with a finger. You can sign it and it's done. And this contract sticks with your job. So you can archive it and have it there, so whenever in the future somebody argues about your image rights, you can say no, it's here, because on your dashboard we'll save all your contracts. So imagine all the jobs you have like an archive and you have all the contracts there related, no paper print, everything is digital. That's the future. And then, if the job is done, you can also pay the model through our platform. We make sure that you have the money, so the only thing is that maybe it's changed for you before you start the job. If you have a job paying 500 euros, 300 euros, it's like in a hotel. We will ask you for a down payment or for a secure payment of your credit card or paper or whatever, because we don't want the model to be in the job and then afterwards not getting the money. Once the job is done, you and the model confirm it's done, we take your money, we release it and give it to the model. The model gets the agreed fee. If it's 100 euros, it gets 100 euros. And no discount, no commission discounted, so that's also good. The model know exactly what they did, what they go. And you can be charged 10% if you do it on our platform, if you are a standard member. If you're a premium member or you have a special subscription, you're not charged at all, because you would pay a monthly fee just to use our platform. But for these details, just contact our support team and they will explain it. But all in all, I think this is a real game changer. We are like an Amazon or an Airbnb, where you find everything you need. If you compare it with real estate, you would find apartments, houses, big, small. You can find them directly from the owner. You can find them through intermediates. That means like real estate agencies. On modelmanagement.com it's similar. It's like you will find models who offer their job directly one-to-one, but you can also find models from agencies, because agencies are also on our platform. They upload their models, and you can work with them. Because we don't want you to not find what you need for your next job. So we have new faces, professional models, and models from agencies. You just tell us what you need, we show you what we have, and then you can consider if you want to work with a model or not, depending on the rates, or depending if you prefer working with models directly or with an agency. It's not us to judge it. We believe in democracy, we believe in transparency, in safety and trust. One more thing, which is also good, it's a tool that we implemented, is the reviews. We really recommend you to leave a review for all the models you work with. The review is a very helpful thing. We all know it from hotels, from eBay, from everywhere, and even our taxi drivers now get a review, and I think it's the same for models. Why should you do it? First of all, in your own list of models you work with, you can kind of track if you are happy or not with the models. But you also help the community. Our platform at the end is a platform for the community, and we want to help to make this world more transparent and easier, more convenient. And the community takes a big part in that role. So if you start reviewing models, and everybody does it, so tomorrow you have a casting and you have a model you like, and you can check all the reviews, it gives you more security that the model is really as she or he looks on the photos, that they are behaving well, that they are professional or not. So a model with good reviews gives you more security, a model with bad reviews you maybe stay away from it. So that's another, I think, a game changer, and I hope you also like that. My last thing is, this is, I believe in modeling for everyone. So this world has changed. We don't work now with only the supermodels on a runway, or like the prototype that goes in our campaigns. Most of you know that already. We are looking at authenticity and people who have something to say. That's why we have such a big range of models available for you. You can ask them to send you a video, you can ask them to send you additional photos. So having a big variety of models means maybe a bit more work to find the right thing online, but it's super fast. You can also make a live casting, forgot to mention that. So if you have 3 models you selected and you want to see, okay, now how are they in nature, you don't have to ask them to come to your studio. You just organize or schedule a live casting, and then you have the models in a video communication. You can ask them, like, turn around, see your profile, show your hands, whatever, make a smile, as you did in a normal casting. So everything is easier. You have access to the whole bunch of models everywhere, and I would really love if you like that vision, if you share what we're building for you. We are, I think, very reasonable in what we're charging. We have a lot of features which are free. Some features are premium features, but with a very low fee. I think I have to defend that. We are a business, we have to pay our people. We are a team of 40 people working on this, programmers, marketing people, customer support, and that's why we cannot do this for free. But I think we do it in a reasonable way. And if you share that, I would be super happy if you can share my video or tell my story with your words, and tell me or tell us or tell the world why you think modelmanagement.com is a great thing to do, why I think it's the future of a digital transformation of this industry. Thank you very much. Good luck with your next shoots, and hopefully we see you here on modelmanagement.com when you do your next casting. Thank you.